Now, January 26th is the foundation day of Indian Republic and is widely celebrated. The same day has seen protests in Australia for several years ago. Now, with each passing year, the protests have only intensified. Tens of thousands of people rallied across Australia. They want the January 26th national holiday for Australia Day to be abolished. Australia Day marks the anniversary of the 1788 arrival of the first fleet of British ships in Sydney. For the Aboriginal Australians who trace their lineage on the continent back to 50,000 years, January 26th is in fact Invasion Day.
There is a petition that you can see in 15 years and we still haven't had any.
But having a celebration of Australia that doesn't include the First Nation people, I think is it's an abomination, to be honest.
A change of the date is a massive step forward, and we think ahead rather than just thinking about the now. We may upset a lot of other people, but it's a broader spectrum. It's the future, which is the kids in year 1, 2, 3 primary schoolers. So that's what I think.
And the issue of Aboriginals and their identity is often overlooked. Australia has nearly 7 lakh indigenous peoples. They track near the bottom in almost every economic and social indicator. The Australian Prime Minister has urged the people of Australia to be proud of their history.
Australia is not a story of a landmass. We can be so proud of our national story. Sure, it's not perfect, but no country is. The story of Australia is not a story of a landmass. It is the story of a living, breathing, good-hearted people, making the best choices we can, but always striving to be even better.
The Greens party has meanwhile called January 26th as a day of mourning and slammed the government for failing to acknowledge the reality of invasion by the British.
Today is about standing in solidarity with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. The 26th of January should not be a day of celebration. It's a day of mourning. It's a day of recognition of the survival and the injustice done to Aboriginal people.
And for more than 2¼ centuries, we've had governments that have failed to acknowledge the reality of that invasion and dispossession, the frontier wars and the genocides that followed that.
The division over Australia Day has intensified in the last few years. Some Australians celebrated the day by taking to water amidst the record heat wave. For others, it has become a bone of contention, as they say, Invasion Day.